This is Chapter 2, Section 3, Problem 53. The number of hospital beds in a sample of 20 hospitals is shown below. Construct a frequency distribution and a frequency histogram for the data set using 5 classes. Describe the shape of the histogram as symmetric, uniform, negatively skewed, positively skewed, or none of these. So it gives the data set. So I open the data set up in StatCrunch. You need to find some preliminary information here. So what I can do is go to columns, hit compute, and from there we can see that the minimum is 126. So I can come here and write in 126. The number of classes is 5. And they tell us, in this table here, they tell us what the classes are. So what we can do is find the width is going to be the difference in the lower limits. So we can have 163 minus 126. Okay. Then we can pull up our calculator and do our subtraction. One 63 minus 126 gives me 36. 163 minus 126 gives me a width of 37. Okay, so we have that. So when we put everything in the bins here, and get a frequency distribution. Of R, and we're starting at 126, and our bandwidth is 37. And hit compute, and it puts everything in the bins for us. Now we can put that see everything in a tabular form in a table using classes. And then we go to stat, then we go to tables, click in frequency, select bin 1, frequency. And in this case, I want to put it into a table, store it in the data table so we can see it. Okay. Now, one thing the StatCrunch is not doing is giving an offset for spacing. You notice how the tables there in StatCrunch overlap. So I had to find out the width a little differently here. Okay, so we have our table. So the next thing for us to do here is they want to see frequency histogram. So we go to charts, and columns. Oh, no, not charts and columns. Graph, histogram. There it is. So Select var. There's our frequency there. A bin will start at 126, and the width in this case is 37. And hit compute. And there's our answer here. Since it's pointing to the right, it's possible it's skewed to the right. You look like a little arrow here. It's pointing towards the right. And since it's pointing to the right, we can say that it's positively skewed. Because our number line to the right will be a positive number, and to the left will be a negative number. And that finishes that problem there.